Here's another one for you, Navy. The military branches of the world, police officers, firefighters, San Diego, and the world, and Coast Guard, and FBI, CIA, and the tech companies. Let me put it to you this way, football fans or whatever, but let me put it to you this way. Jim Riley, Joe Zillig, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Perlita Quinwan, Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, Doug King, 1961 Oyster Cracker Man, Bitted Bat 4, Blue Boy Boxes, GPS Paso Robo Rapist Night, Red Randy, Red Gordon, and Ellery, and the All-American Attila and Karen Foster Country and Western. Let me put it to you this way. The reason, another answer to your question, Perlita and Bernard, why things don't work, since you guys think people are so stupid. Here, Bernard, let me help you. If you need the police officers or the firefighters or the military to attend the movie or your carny show or the plays or whatnot, or an auto race, and they can't do it because they're too busy cleaning up and dealing with the mess you all created, Bernard, Harry and Joe, All-American, how can they get the cool stuff to work? It means, Bernard, that you've ran your story of lies out here so many times with the Antilla Man and you guys' theory of how things work, that the people that you need to attend your show or to have that spare time to make it happen, the police officers and the firefighter and military have to spend more time wiping your ass for your crybaby show of LaFag, Bernard. So, if you think you're that badass of a leader, Bernard, this is where I tell the military and the firefighters, the SEALs and the pilots and all those people who work hard, Lockheed, IHS, and this is your time to shine. And for their repeated stupidity of playing dumb with Perlita and the Antilla Man there and whatever, this is the time for you, Navy, and the police officers, firefighters, contact everybody in the nation that you know, make friends, and slam down on Country and Western Karen and Joe, and for their crappy, show with Harry, Jay Race, or the Houdini. Because guess what, Harry, Joe, Bernard, Ellery's, you've become so self-consumed with Perlita and your lie that everybody else has got to clean up your shit. If you hear sirens and stuff and people always got to sit there and do the job for you, Perlita, like I said, if the police officers, need to go to that movie or the show, how can they do it when they're always taking care of you guys' stuff? If they got to clean up your mess, Harry, Joe, All-American Hover Boy, see how it... You're so self-consumed with self, you're not thinking that you need the military people to go to that play or to learn that little extra piece of code, or the police officers and firefighters. They need to have fun, and if they can't do it or be with their families to go see that event or show because they're so consumed, have to deal with the carny show of Harry, so the supposed great magician of the world who's nothing but a liar and a thief. See, this is where our military guys come down on Pickens Street and Jamaica Street, and the Negroes of their, his private little gang. Red Randy, if you're going to do football, see? If you become too self-consumed with one sport, and you put the cops and the military people on the sideline to watch it, but they much rather do something else, or you pay the players and not the medical that sits there and tries to, has to clean up your boo-boos. See where the money mismatch is for your guys' greed, Harry, Joe, Bernard, Ellery. So Perlita, you're calling me stupid and the police officers and the SEALs and all those people who take care of your little crybaby mess stupid, where they have to hear crybaby carny noise everywhere in the environment. See, we now know the group of you who create a problem for sympathy on purpose. So this is where the military and the police officers' time to shine. Don't give in to the crybabies. Pound down on them for Country and Western Karen for going that way with Taco Joe the rapist again, and the Antilla Man and their ego. Pound down on their stupidity, because it shouldn't take this long to evolve through it as the process of why stuff doesn't work. Because they keep covering for Joe, the British rapist, Harry and Bernard and all of that, and their team. And the Negroes liking to play with shit and poop, and the Indian fade and all that, screwing with NASA, Lockheed, NATO, all the nice stuff that Joe and them ripped out for their Zion, Eden, and Atlantis story. So Joe, All-American, if you guys think you're the rulers of Atlantis or the Earth, with your comic book theory or Zion and Eden, Bernard, then the military and all that, the 150 million strong in other nations, get the fucking slammed down on your dumb ass for your story and your lies, and the people that you abused and mutilated and lied to, and then you ask the question, what to me and Brian, why doesn't it work? Well, you mutilated my face, and then Brian Miller's face, and then Heidi Beswick's face, and who knows how many, Dave, Joe, and Ellery, as you guys keep persisting to be the leaders, but you guys fucked up the evolutionary way by murdering the kid. Joe's all trying to go back and forth. You're a rapist, Joe. You're a pedophile and a fucking piece of shit with Harry and that shit down there. You guys stole it all, it constructed, and then the Negroes and you guys run a grift around your own grift. And then they wonder why it don't work. So the police officers and all those people who much rather be doing something else instead of fighting your war, pathetic Harry, now finally get a chance, and this is what pisses Bernard and the group of you off, to slam your dumbasses down, Red Randy, for the shit you guys have been running around in the Carney Circle mode that nobody fucking wanted.